guys are ready, we are gonna do an unboxing today. So I got my scissors and big package that came in. So let's check out what's inside. Let's see. It's a big package. Never know how to open these things. Oh, so there's another layer. So get one part, there's another part right inside as well. Be patient. Oh, let's see if I can use it. Bubble wrap inside. Let's see. Smell it. Just can see it. There you go. That gives you a nice indication. It's a pretty blue box. So, yeah, it's pretty neat. Just the wrap. Perfect. So let's open it and see what's inside. Oh, okay. Seems there's a elastic on the ribbon, so you gotta really take it out before you can open it. Perfect. So now it should open a bit easily. Ooh, wow. Yeah. So it's a pretty blue, like Swedish blue, and some nice wrapping paper. And then inside you've got a bridle bag, a little thank you card here. This is from the website I bought it from. So if you guys want to purchase from there, it's called Northern Light Equestrian Boutique, and they're located in Alberta, Canada. And the lady was actually really nice, so I really highly recommend that business. Alright, so let's take the bridle bag. Nice branded bridle bag. Oh my goodness. Wow, okay, so it's attached in there by Velcro, but you can see already the color. It is beautiful, you guys. Beautiful. What? Alright, so let's start with the bridle piece here. It's beautiful. Soft, like butter soft leather. Wow. So this one came, so this is the Flying Changes bridle in a size 3, so it's made for I guess horse size, if you will. They have anything between, I think, miniature ponies, cub size, then it goes to horse, and then warm blood size as well. So they have a wide range. I highly suggest that you actually measure. These bridles aren't cheap, so you really have to measure. What I did is actually I took measuring tape and I brought it to the barn to measure. So basically you have to take a measure of the pole, a measure of the front area, the noseband, the cheek piece if you want, and the sides as well. You actually have to measure all of that and make sure that it actually fits. If you need a custom made one, I think PS of Sweden actually sells them, like all the parts of the bridle individually. So I'll just go over what's on there. So first of all, you have the headpiece, which is actually pretty wide. It's about, I don't know, 4 inches maybe, or 3.5. I don't know, I'm pretty generous on this. In centimeter, it would be probably like 7 or 8 centimeters, so it's pretty wide. And it has like a nice cut here for the ears. It's quite like nice padding inside. The leather here, it's a little harder on the top, but the inside is actually pretty nice. So it's anatomical bridle, so that means that it helps the horse to have less pressure points, and hopefully it'll reduce the stress, I guess, on the horse's body when you're working them. So that's why I got it for her. Hazel's pretty sensitive horse. I mean, I don't know if all thoroughbreds are the same, but mine is pretty sensitive. And I think that would help her for our dressage journey here. The next is probably the little brow band if you want. So this is the one that it comes in. Basically, it's a leather one, so just the standard. I guess if you're just doing like a little bit of training or whatever, and it's not like a fancy occasion or anything like that, you're not showing or whatever. And then they sell a lot of those different attachments, like this one, that you can customize with the color of your saddle pad and so on. So this one is a little bit more glitzy, as you can see. So what I like about it is actually it's easy to take off and change. So you just have a little, I don't know, I call them like a baby clip, but little clip here, so it's easy to clip on and off. It also has like a little bit of a rubber grip here, so it holds well on the bridle and it doesn't slide down when you're working your horse. So this, what I just removed here, is actually the throat latch. It's usually sold individually. I did not order it, so I guess they just added it to it. Maybe they had it displayed and they forgot to remove it. I don't know, but I'm pretty happy I have it, because actually I wasn't too sure how it would work with my horse without having one. I mean, I've never done it without, or actually put a bridle without them. I guess most bridle come with the throat latch, so I wouldn't know exactly how she would do without it, but at least now I have the option of trying it with and without. The other great thing about the removal of the throat latch is it makes the look on the side a little bit slimmer and less bulky on the horse, so it's a bit nicer for pictures, I guess. So yeah. So we'll move on to this side of the bridle here, and then as you can see, so that's what I was trying actually to look a little bit earlier. So there's 2 loops in there, so let me open it. So you have the little one here, which is actually like an elastic band, and then you have the regular one. So they call this a cradle. So what it does, let me just put it through here. So you have the option basically of using it and not using it. So let me put it through properly. So that's how it would look, or how it would sit. You would have them both, and then you can put your bit or the loop of your bit through it. And then what it's gonna do, basically, it's gonna alleviate like the weight of the bit in your horse's mouth, and hopefully give you a softer contact. So I'm really excited to test that out, just because my mare, she's not the easiest to get on the bit. I don't know if it's like an off the track or thoroughbred thing, but she's very forward, and it's hard for me to just pull her back. And at the same time, you kind of feel bad because you're pulling the reins so much. But yeah, I'm just thinking maybe it's gonna help. So anyway, we'll try it, and then I'll give you a full review of the bridle as soon as I get it tested. Maybe I'll actually give you a fitting video as well. So yeah, so there's a cradle on both sides, and it's adjustable. So are all the other bridles. And then we'll go to the noseband. So it's a pretty wide noseband. That's one thing I was worried about, is it gonna overpower the look of my horse? Like, is it gonna look like too chunky, you know, on the horse? I don't know. I would have to try it. I'm hoping it's still, you know, gonna look nice. It's about 1.5 inches, yeah, 1.5 inches thick here in the front. So yeah, it's pretty thick, pretty massive, I mean compared to the side pieces, but yeah, like I said, I'll take a video of it so you guys can see what it looks like on a horse as well. And then finally, I guess you have, I forgot how you name that part, like, what is it, like a nose, I guess a noseband or a nose little strip. So anyway, so you have this part here that you can attach and detach, and then, so attach it, and then detach it. And then you can remove it all completely, and then you have the bridle, and it doesn't look like, you know, it was even attached to it or anything. So it looks pretty nice. Yeah, once again, it's really hard to see, like, you know, in the air like this. So I understand. We will take a video of that. Oh, and I forgot the last piece. So this is how it ties in the back for the neck part. So there's actually a padded piece here, and then a nice leather strap. So this part right here, I think it's called a crank, but I'm not sure, and I've never tested it on my horse. I don't know if Hazel would like it or not, but I guess we'll see soon what happens with that. So with the bridle came the reins as well. So they're just, I mean, I don't know, they're just regular reins, dressage reins. They're matching the bridle. These are rolled leather. So he makes it look a little like thinner, so it doesn't look as bulky, if you will, on the horse or when you're holding it. So if you're showing, rolled leather is a good option. It's a bit more rigid, but I think overall it gives you a better look, or a slimmer look, if you will. And then at the back of the reins, this is like the grip part. I kind of like that feeling, honestly. I think it's a great, I personally enjoy it. I wouldn't say that I'm a person that really likes to ride with gloves, honestly. I recommend it for this kind of like grip. But yeah, I got the thinner ones just because I'm pretty much, I like to ride bare hands, if you will. I feel like I can feel better, like the motion of the horse and the texture of the reins, and see if I'm pulling too much or whatever, so I think it really helps me out. And the piece that you saw earlier, so I'll just show you. This is the brow band that came with it, so you can see how shiny it is. It came with a lot of shine here. And they give you extra little beads, so just in case one of them falls off, yeah, it's easier, I guess, to replace. And you have one of each color. This one I think came with 3 color. So you have like it's supposed to be in the shade of gold, so from silver to gold. And it's pretty nice. So overall, I would really recommend the store. Like I said, I actually asked the lady a lot of questions. These bridle would go, I think, depending where you live, it would be anywhere between $500 and $300 something dollars. Yeah, like depending where you live, so they're pretty pricey. I mean, if you go to Green Hawk and just purchase a bridle, I would say you can get anything between $50 and maybe $200. So these ones are really like priced above. PS of Sweden is like a bit of a like higher end brand, and what I like about it is this one, the leather is like vegetable, yeah, I think that's what they call it, or vegetal tanned, and yeah, I think it's a great like way of making sure like it's eco-responsible, and that it's actually like safe for your horse. So that's why I really like their products. They're always like very conscious about the environment, and they're also very conscious about the horse, so they always put the horse and the environment first, which I think is the best way to go. They like to make anatomical products, and usually they put a lot of thought and a lot of quality in their products. I own actually one saddle pad from them, and I was really happy with it. I was actually worried because they come in like a shiny satin finish, if you will, and I was really worried that it would like wear out or just, you know, look pretty bad after a couple use, and it's actually looking like brand new. and really didn't have any issues with their products. So when it came to the time of me choosing a dressage bridle, I knew this one was a good dressage brand to start with. And yeah, as you know, my bridle is in brown. I really like the look of a brown tack, I guess, on a chestnut horse. I just find the black is a bit aggressive looking, so that's why I went for a brown saddle. It's a little bit harder to match, like the tack, to get the exact same shade of brown all over. So I'm hoping this is going to be actually the right color. It looks like it so far, but I guess we're going to have to put them together and see how they do. So yeah, this is what I pretty much think of the product so far. We will have to go and test it out, and then I guess I'll give you a review of the product. But yeah, so far I'm pretty pleased with how it looks like. We'll have to see how it is under saddle. And then yeah, another line, Equestrian boutique in Alberta. The lady's awesome. She helped me with the sizes. She found the sizes for me to make sure that it would fit. This one wasn't refundable, so that's why I was also very worried. It's because she had it on sale, so yeah, I just wanted to make sure it was a right fit before I purchase it. You don't want to spend a lot of money and then make sure, and have it not fit afterwards and then being stuck with the product. So yeah, contact them. She's really easy to reach by email, and she really goes the distance to make sure that you get the product that you need, the right size. And she even ordered the reins for me because their website was out, so she ordered the reins separately, directly from Sweden. And she made sure that everything arrived on time. So a big thank you to Northern Lights Equestrian Boutique in Alberta. Really happy with your service and your products. So we'll shop there again. I'll probably do another review with your products at some point. But thank you again, and thank you guys for watching. I know it's a little it's a little late, so yeah, I'm a bit tired, but I'll see you next time. Have a great evening. Bye.